everybody, and welcome to today's vlog. Now today's vlog is absolutely super special, and first of all, I know William, who's not here unfortunately today, but he is back tomorrow, we just want to say a massive thank you. We've been off YouTube for well over a year, in fact very nearly 2 years. We haven't put a single video, a short, we haven't posted anything, and we've only been back for 2 weeks. In that 2 weeks, we've not only had over 100 subscribers, we've had over 30,000 views. So I just want to say a massive thank you to all of you out there for continuing to support us. It is just a hobby. We love diarising what we do and how we fill our lives. Like I say, William would love to be here, but unfortunately he's not back till tomorrow. Want to say to him as well, mwah, I know this was your dream, so I know we're not going to be YouTubers, but you know, it's so much fun. Today, I want to concentrate on how we've got 30,000 views. And I've got to say, most of it is to do with kittens. So historically, we have always put content forward which has been about cats, family life, orbies, having fun, having a giggle. But recently during COVID, we actually did Kitten Rescue, where we started taking on baby kittens to be able to rehome them. And everyone was rehomed apart from Sam Bear, who's disabled, so we weren't able to find him a forever home, unfortunately. So he stayed with us. Now because of that, we've kind of got a reputation in the area for being cat rescuers or kitten rescuers. So about 3 months ago now, maybe a little bit longer than 3 months ago, we came upon the story of the little calico female that we have called Wilhelmina. We were able to collect her, but that wasn't the end of the story. So Wilhelmina has got very partial sight. She's almost blind, bless her, but she can see shadows, she can see the odd figures. I think she's working out who I am, but she doesn't really care because she loves all humans. So we got her. She's been lovely. She's been on antibiotics. She's been with Sam Bear. They've played really well. But why it wasn't the end of the story is we got word that a small black kitten was also hanging around where Wilhelmina had been collected from. And we were like, oh no, not another one. So we went back out with a cage, and we were able to catch her. And we did not know at all whether they were related, whether they knew each other, whether it was even the right cat, but we ended up with it. We could tell clearly it was full of cat flu. It was not looked after. It was full of fleas, it was full of worms, it was in a horrific state. So we ended up bringing it home anyway, sticking it into quarantine for a couple of days so that it didn't give any of the nasties to the cats that we already have. And then we did the big reveal to see whether or not these cats knew each other. And they do. It does look like they are litter sisters. So when it comes to all the views that we've got, do check out our shorts, because the majority of our shorts are all to do with Sam Bear, who's now 2.5, Wilhelmina and Georgina, who we think must have been born in about March of this year. So do give it a check out. But in the meantime, I'm going to show you and introduce you to what have now become the stars of Willem X Kid. But before I do that, look how cold it is. It's so cold. Everywhere's iced up. It's freezing. The poor fish in that pond. Right, let me go get the guys. Hello, Sam Bear. So, everybody at home, this is Sam Bear, even though I'm not exactly sure how long he will sit for. So Sam Bear is 2.5 years old now, and we rescued him during COVID. He was the first lot of kittens that we actually rescued. And unfortunately, due to his eye, if you look, his eye isn't properly formed. He also has a cleft palate, so he can't chew properly, so he lives on patéed food. And so that makes it really tricky to be able to ever rehome him. So it does look like Sam Bear is going to be staying with us, doesn't it, darling? And he's doing really well. Now, unfortunately, because he's had cat flu, it never tends to go. It tends to just stay and linger. So unfortunately, he'll have little bits of it forever. And just on cue, here is Georgina. Georgina has also had cat flu. She's beautiful. She's the most timid out of the three. She will play all day, and I mean all day. She loves to play, but oh hello, but she's really, really scared of humans. So she tolerates me, and we feed, and we play lots, don't we? And you love being a house cat. Love being a house cat. But you know, you'll get there, won't you, darling? She's sitting and purring now. She's quite happy. We don't force her into doing anything that she doesn't want to do. She doesn't want to come for a cuddle. Then we don't get into her space, because that's not very nice, is it, Georgina? We don't want to get into your space. She's very pretty, though. And she's absolutely teeny tiny girl. She weighs just over 1.5 pounds, so she's really, really, really tiny. Or is that 1.5 kilograms? I can't remember now, but I know it's not much. And here we have, you have to excuse that on the floor. They stole it, so in the end I gave it to them. This is my beautiful girl, Wilhelmina. Oh, pointy toes, pointy toes. Wilhelmina absolutely adores being a house cat, don't you, darling? She is partially sighted, as I mentioned before, and she is just a baby girl in every single way. She's so pretty. She's got these gorgeous golden ears, and I mean absolutely gorgeous. You can see her coming a mile away. She almost glows in the dark at night time. And even though she is partially sighted, all she wants to do is cuddle. If I can just try and zoom in on one of her eyes, you might be able to see the damage. It's not very nice to look at, because obviously everybody wants their animals perfect, but unfortunately some don't come that way. Some come a little bit battered and a little bit broken after having not the nicest start in life. Don't they, my darling? I know, is it cuddle time? Oh, yum. And to all of you that are part of Kitten Rescue or have seen our other Kitten Rescue vlogs from during COVID, this is our cage. So I still keep this out while I've got the kittens, because there are times when they need to be on antibiotics, or they need wormers or flea stuff, or, you know, just generally something that separates them and they need to be separated from the other cats to be able to get their food. Well, that is what happens here. So they go in their cage, don't you? And no, we have a sniff. Oh, you are getting better at humaning, aren't you? She's such a good girl. She's such a good girl. And no, I'll not force you into it. But you are pretty. I know. Let me go through. Let me go through. So, right, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you again for the continued, and I mean the continued support. It was such a long time to be away. We never thought that we would come back to YouTube. So to be back for 2 weeks, have 100, well, over 100 subscribers, and also have over 30,000 views is amazing. And if you've not checked out our shorts, please head on over to them, because they are fantastic. I've tried to match the music to what the cats are doing. It's been super fun, and we've absolutely loved every second of it. And I know William's not here to say it, but smash that like button, that subscribe button, and we'll see you soon.